Right. Welcome to Recover on Rutgers virtual only option here. We are going to do a core focused class today because we've been working a lot with twists in the recent weeks, and the safest way to do a twist is to make sure that you are supporting everything from your core. And we all know physically and psychologically speaking that having a strong core gives you the freedom to do all of the work that you want and you need to do for anything. Again, that's physical, psychological, emotional, take it to a spiritual level, whatever you need to do with that. So we're going to warm up the abs first. Basically, that'll start to spread to the rest of the body. Don't worry, we will hit the extremities. And then we are, oh, I do have someone. Good morning. Yay, look at that. It looks nice and cushy.
Sorry, is it just me today?
It must be. I was just starting like a little spiel about the importance of core, since that's what we're working with today. So yeah, it will be just you unless somebody joins in like the next 2 minutes, because once I get on my mat, I can't really see anything. I get far enough away so to see the full body when I stand up, and then it's like, well, so we'll do a core focused class today. Now we do, is there another one of you? That's weird. Anyway, sorry. It just says there's 2 Richard Thomasons in the
Oh, that's my husband. This is his iPad.
Well, I mean, he can join, that's fine. Anyway, so core is incorporated into a lot of the things that we've been doing anyway, but I want to like really consciously think about it a little bit more as we go through our different series today, because whether you go from like a purely physical, psychological, emotional, spiritual standpoint, having a strong core is important to make steps forward in any of those branches of exploration. So we'll warm up the abs first. We'll hit all the rest of the extremities as we work, and then we'll cool it down and have a break there towards the end. So regularly, don't forget your water. You're gonna love having a mat. I'm so excited for you, Sarah. All right. So we'll start in our seated position, 1 foot in front of the other. Lift the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, drop one hand, reach the other hand up and over. Make sure the neck is nice and relaxed. I think I've been sleeping wrong, so mine has a tendency to get tight. So you can just feel where that is by moving the chin. It can go forward, backward, left to right, but find a spot where you don't have any tension in the back of the neck. Inhale up, fingertips touch, and then exhale over to the other side. Sinking the hips down, reaching the chest up and over, opening to the sunshine coming through the window there. Inhale up and exhale, reach it forward. Sway side to side if you need to. Walk your fingers out, roll your shoulders. Go ahead and let your head drop and let the ears roll your head side to side to the ears come and touch either side of the tops of the arms. Deep breath in. Let it out as you walk your hands up. And I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Walk those hands all the way back Fingertips can be towards your hips or they can be out to the side. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, press your hips into the floor, and then press the front part of your chest up and forward. There we go. So we're spreading long across shoulder tip to shoulder tip. Pull the abs in while continuing to push the rib cage up. Inhale. Maybe drop the chin all the way back, stretch out the neck. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, walk it back up. Roll the shoulders. Bring your knees up together, right in front of you. Make sure your sit bones are nice and settled into the mat. Hug underneath your legs and into a ball and try to bring the toes of the feet onto the floor. Now, let the back curve just a little bit. Feel a little bit of openness in the lower back and feel how the tailbone starts to reach towards the toes. Now, press the tailbone flat into the mat, which will lengthen the spine a little bit, and then reach the chest up and shoulders broad. Feel how the bottom part of the rib cage starts to press up against the top parts of the thighs. This is a connection we want to try to keep for as long as possible. Inhale. Now maybe bring those toes up off the mat and balance just on the sit bones. Beautiful. You can roll those ankles one side and then the other. Point and flex. Getting some flexibility there in the lower parts of the legs. And then slowly extend one leg as far as you can extend it. Reach those toes up, 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 up. Keep the abs pulled in. So belly button is still pulling towards the spine, but the rib cage is still pulling onto the tops of the legs. Now extend the other leg. Hold it. Those legs can be bent if you need to. If coming to a little bit more of a right angle is better for you, that's totally fine. That's a place that we can come back to. Reach one arm and then the other one up. So we're releasing the hold, but really focusing on keeping the abs towards the upper legs. Inhale, reach those toes up, reach the hands towards the toes. Reach, reach, reach. Keep the chest pressed forward. Press the chest forward. There we go. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly lower all the way down. This time we're letting the tailbone relax. Now hold right before you touch the ground. Heels are off the ground, shoulders are off the ground. Reach towards the knees for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Hands over the head. Point the toes up to the ceiling to make an L shape. Inhale. Exhale, sweep those arms up, reach for the toes, see if you can come back to the balance. Reaching all the way up. Yeah, you got it. Bend the knees if you need to. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Inhale and exhale. Toes down, grab around the knees, around the back of your legs, and release the lower back. Inhale up. Hold on to the back of the legs and bring yourself back up to that nice balanced posture, tailbone down. Reach the arms out. Now take the right hand, put it in front of the left knee, and open the arms. Try to keep your abs engaged, that chest nice and straight. Now can you straighten that leg? Straighten the other leg for 3, 2, 1. Slowly open back towards your toes and then lower all the way down, keeping the front of the body engaged. Hold, 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 release, hands come up. Inhale, the toes come up. Exhale, see if we can come right back up. You're gonna rock just a little bit. Use some momentum and then those abs to bring that balance right back in. Good job. And release. Roll the chest forward and walk out the lower back. I'm going to turn to the other side. You don't have to, but just so that we can spread the arms to the opposite way, that it doesn't, whatever you need to do, if you have the space. Coming back to our balance on the tips of the sit bones. Release the hands. Left hand over the right leg. Really pressing that right armpit towards, or sorry, left armpit towards that leg. Open, open, open. Breathe Extend the back longer. Press the tailbone deeper into the mat. Can you extend one leg? Can you extend the other one for 3, 2, 1. Reach the chest forward towards the toes and then slowly lower down. Hold for 3. Pull the belly button in. 1. Release. Inhale, hands above the head. Reach the toes up. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Rock it up. Try to balance right here in this V-sit posture. Hold it. Inhale. Let the hands brush to one side and then the other. A little bit of row, a little bit of brush, a little bit of twist. You can bend the knees if you need to. Pushing aside whatever blockages you have in your head from the body. Open it up for 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, let the legs fall open with the knees going out to the side, heels together. Release. Inhale the chest up, and then we're going to wave ourselves forward to hands and knees. Resituate yourself on your mat. Breathe the chest up, belly button down, and exhale, arch the back. 2 more times. Chest up, belly button down, and exhale, spine to the sky. Inhale, belly button to the floor, broaden across your shoulders, and exhale. Inhale, reach the left leg back, right leg or right hand forward, and hold. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Bring that elbow to knee, right underneath the body. Try to make sure you're not, as I was, a little too far back on the shoulders, and then reach it back out for 7 and out. 6, reach it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it out. Roll those toes under. Challenge here. You can always bring your right hand down to the mat if you need to, or press into the left hand and right knee. See if you can come up to your downward dog without touching. Yes, there you go. Go ahead and bring that right hand down. Extend your chest towards that right leg, opening up the left leg towards the ceiling. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself right back down to hands and knees. Inhale the right leg back, left arm forward and hold. Make sure the lower belly is tight. Try to keep that lower belly tight to make the back and front of the core work all together. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, and then reach it back out. 7, 6, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it out. Roll the left toes under. We're trying to go straight up. Inhale, exhale, push. There we go. Bring that left hand down. Right leg straight up to the sky, opening up the back of the left leg, releasing into the shoulders, pressing strongly into the palms of the hands. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Drop hands and knees again, coming to elbows right where your hands were, keeping the feet exactly where they are. Inhale and exhale, press the hips up. Press the heels into the mat. They can touch or not, doesn't matter. Inhale. Exhale, press your chest more towards those toes. Maybe the head goes behind the arms. So we have a nice angle from the top of the head towards the hips. There we go. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those abs tight. And then reach the chest forward. Maybe your chin goes over your knuckles. And then reach it back. So we're not coming all the way down to your elbow plank. Reach it forward and back. We're doing dolphin push-ups here. For 6, reach it back. 5, 4, 3. Abs are still tight, really working across the shoulders. 1 more. Reach it back. Inhale. And exhale, drop to the knees. Release your chest back. Sitting to your heels, roll the shoulders. Now we can work into a little bit more familiar of your forearm plank. So where from hands and knees, elbows go down exactly where the hands were. You can choose to bring your fists together, make a triangle, or keep palms down. I find that a little bit more of an outer shoulder engagement. Now bring the legs straight out behind you, toes under, and flatten the body. And hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk those legs out a little bit wider than the mat. And reach right arm and left arm forward. Reach it forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Keep those abs tight. Try to keep those hips from swinging side to side. 2 more times each side. And reach. Last time, reach. And reach. Walk those feet in. Hold 10. 9. Belly button in. Chest is open. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Walk those hands back. Or sorry, just the hips back. If you want to get a little extra stretch in that upper bicep, drop the elbows to the mat. Bring the hands together like prayer. And then reach those thumbs and fingertips behind your head. Allowing an extension, there we go, from the elbows all the way into the scapula. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale, release. And make your way up to the center of the mat. Feet come out wide. Toes pointed out towards the corners of the mat if possible. Inhale up. And exhale, bring the elbows together. Curl the toes up and bend the legs. Nice wide squat. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale down. 3 more times. And down. 2. Last time, down, inhale up. Now turn those toes forward a little bit. Clasp those hands with 1 finger up, left thumb over the right, like I'm a little steeple thing. Inhale up, yeah, straight arms. Exhale, reach forward, let the hands drop, and then reach behind you. And then inhale right back up with a straight leg. So working a little bit of the hip thrust here, nice extension in the hamstrings. Take it as slow as you need because we don't want to chop really fast and pull a hamstring. But when you feel pretty warm, take a nice big exhale and let the chest lead the hands all the way through like a woodcutter chop. Inhale, exhale, and bring it back up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back up, squeeze the glutes, tighten the abs, inhale, exhale, for 3, inhale, exhale, inhale up, exhale, last one, inhale up, squeeze the glutes, exhale, inhale up, turn those heels in, exhale, see if you can keep the arms up, come to a nice wide low squat. Press into the outer edge of the feet. Pull the abs up and in. Make sure your shoulders are able to be a little bit mobile. Hold for 10, 9, squeeze the palms together. 7, 6, abs engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands, turn the heels back. Just get a nice release on the back of the legs. Roll the shoulders. Nod the head. Bend the knees, roll the body up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, jump or step your feet together. And then grab some water. And we'll start our flows after doing our work portion. I mean, it's all work, it doesn't matter. So we're at the top of the short side of the mat. You can choose whatever side you start on. This side will now be the front. Inhale up. Clasp those hands together, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up to the sky, stretching the hands, stretching the arms, tightening the belly. Make sure the weight is nicely distributed in between the toes and the heels of the feet. Bump the hips to the right, lean to the left as you exhale. Inhale up, bump those hips to the other side, reach to the other side. Inhale up, squeeze the glutes, pull the chest up and then reach the chest back just a little bit. Make sure that the neck doesn't get tight and that you don't lose any tension in the abs. Inhale up and exhale all the way down. Float the arms to the ground. Take a moment to roll the shoulders, nod the head. Maybe reach your nose in between your knees, little bitty bonus stretch. And then inhale, reach the chest forward, pull the toes up, bend the knees, and we're coming into our chair. Nice transition into your chair, hips back. Try to get those knees a little bit further towards the heels without falling over. Inhale, palms to prayer. Exhale, bring that right elbow over the left knee. Breathe. Now take that right knee a little bit further back, because if it's bringing forward, that means your hips are not square. So make sure that the knees have a nice line right in between. Feel free to use the video to double check as if it were a mirror. Press the tailbone behind you, reach the top of the head towards the room on the other side. Look down at the toes. So we've done this one before. Press the weight onto the left foot, bring the right foot back, and set it down into a nice open lunge. Beautiful. Wiggle that back foot back just a little bit so that you can maybe sink a little bit lower into that front leg. Beautiful. Twist and open. So same open of the stretch that we did at the very beginning. We're going to feel that same twist in the upper part of the chest here for 3, 2, 1. Pull the abs up and in, and then just bring the elbow up and forward, prayer hands forward. If you'd like, you can reach the arms up, pull the belly button in, and then reach the chest back. Maybe get a little bit of a stretch on the top of that back right leg. Inhale, and exhale. Now roll that back right heel down. So you're kind of facing at an angle. Bring the hands behind you, clasp them behind your back. Roll your shoulders back, reach the fingertips down towards the floor. Chest comes up, inhale. Exhale, let the body roll forward. Shoulder goes on the inside of that left leg. Yep, and then reach the hands over and behind you. So we get a little bit of a chest opener, keeping the legs nice and strong. Inhale, reach it up. Knuckles to the floor. Exhale, let it go. Really opening up each vertebrae, so each part of your spine gets a little bit of a chance to move. The abs are nice and engaged, the glutes are nice and engaged. Lean it forward. We call these waterfalls. Inhale up one more time. Exhale down. Squeeze that knee in towards the shoulder. Squeeze the inner thighs together for 3, 2, 1. Release the hands. Bringing the hands on either side of that front leg, rotating that back heel up. Beautiful. Right hand goes down, left hand goes up into twist again, only this time the hand is down. Really make sure those hips are square. So I see we've got a little bit more of a hip up. So you're going to try to bring that left hip down and back. There we go. Beautiful, Sarah. Inhale, exhale. All right. Big challenge for today. You can maybe walk that back foot up just a little bit and then roll onto the pinky toe blade of the foot and then release that front foot from the top into your side plank. Yes! Very nice. Beautiful. You got it. Hold that plank. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring that right leg knee down. Yeah. Keep that left leg reaching out long. Inhale up and exhale. Reach towards the left leg. Open up the whole right side of the body. That was awesome. You thought you couldn't do it. You totally did. Float like a butterfly right there. Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to turn the hips towards what was the back of the mat. Go ahead and leave the knee down so the right knee is down. Bring the left hand on the inside of the left leg. This is our lizard stretch. So I'll do this at an angle for you. You want to bring the heel up and over the arch of the foot. It's okay if the arch of the foot pulls up and you balance onto the pinky toe side of your foot. If you feel like it's too much on that back knee, you can always send your hips back, different kind of stretch. I like having both options, the top of that back leg and the inside and outside of the front leg. There we go. Nice stretch here. If you're really feeling it, you can always breathe the elbows down to the floor for extra breaths here, or however low they can get this morning. For 3, 2, and 1. Walk the hands back up and in. Press the back leg into the ground, bring that knee up. Inhale and see if we can bring that right leg on the outside of the right pinky into a big squat. Just big step out wide. There you go. Drop it all the way down. Frog-legged squat. Press the chest forward. Use the elbows to press the knees back, opening up the inner groin. Interlace those fingers with index finger up, left thumb over right again. Inhale, point those fingers straight forward, see if you can float the chest up off the legs. Keep dropping the tailbone, keep pressing the legs out. And then inhale, press into the heels, reach the arms up, and bring yourself all the way up. And exhale, walk the feet together. All right, same flow other side. Inhale up, interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the sky. Bump the hips to the right, lean to the left. Inhale up, bump the hips to the left, lean to the right. Inhale up, squeeze the belly button up, elongate the spine, reach the chest up towards the palms, and then let the whole upper body as one reach towards what is now the back of the mat, reaching behind you, nice tight abs, nice tight glutes. Inhale, and exhale, float the body forward, opening up your hands like wings, then releasing yourself in a forward fold. Roll the shoulders, bend and straighten the legs if you need to. Inhale, wave the chest forward, pull the toes up. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back, knees back a little bit further. Chest comes a little bit more up off of the legs as the belly engages. Reach the arms forward, inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left elbow over the right knee and twist. Try to send those hips back just a little bit more. Make sure the knees are nice and equal weight distributed between the right and left foot. Drop those hips a teeny bit more. Press the chest and towards the thumbs. And look down towards the toes. Shift the weight to the right foot. Lift that left foot up. Send it behind you. And with control, yes, very nice. Open up into your twist. Remember to turn that right hip towards the back left heel, keeping the hips nice and aligned, allowing some openness in the chest. Good job. Keep breathing. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, just raise the chest up. Strengthen the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe press the hips forward a little bit and reach the chest back. Get a little bit of stretch across the top of the back leg. And then draw that left heel back and bend the front right leg. Hands clasped behind you, waterfall. Again, here we've got a nice support in the glutes and thighs, allowing plenty of mobility into the chest. Reach up and forward. Right shoulder on the inside of the right leg. Inhale, reach it up. Unfurl the spine towards the sky. Exhale, curl that spine in towards the body. Inhale up. Strong legs. Exhale, roll it down. One more time. Inhale up. Knuckles reach towards the floor. Chest opens. Exhale, reach it down. Squeeze that right shoulder into the right knee. Pull those knuckles up and over your head. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Place them onto the mat. Rolling that back heel up. Weight onto the left hand. Reach the right hand up. Elongate the spine. Pull the belly in. Once again, remembering how stable we are from the core, from the lower body, so that we can open from the chest. Inhale. All right, let's walk that back leg in. Roll to the heel and pinky toe side. Squeeze the abs. Float that leg right over. Perfect. And hold for 10. Squeeze the glutes. Press into the palm. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that bottom leg, knee down. Oh, other leg, there you go. Inhale up and exhale, reach towards that extended right leg. Open up the left side of the body. Nicely done. Breathe up and open. Inhale and exhale. Going back to the front of the mat. Coming into your lizard stretch, so the knee and heel reach behind you. On the left leg, right knee just kind of falls open to the side. Breathe into it. You can press into your hips for a different stretch, or you can reach your hips back and let the chest fall forward. 3 more deep breaths. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands back. And this time, just scoot that back leg forward. Release the front leg back to your hands and knees. 3 cat-cow breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Should feel a lot more fluidity in the spine here, allowing you to squeeze and tighten in a little bit different way. And down, back to your table. Try to get a neutral spine here. Walk those knees back just a little bit, so you have to shift yourself forward into a little bit of a knees up push-up, or knees down push-up. Inhale. Exhale, let the hips start to fall, so top of the legs are coming to the ground. Keep your shoulders down, and then slowly bend your elbows back towards your hips, letting the chest open and then release all the way down. So using back muscles and arm muscles to release that roll down. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders back. Bend both legs, reaching your toes up behind you. Reach the right hand back to the right heel or top of the foot. Left hand back to the left heel or top of the foot. Take a moment to squeeze the heels into the glutes, squeeze the glutes, and then try to pull the knees further back from the hips. Inhale. Keeping those glutes and top of the thighs engaged, knees pulling away from the body. Now reach the toes back up to the ceiling, keeping your arms attached so we open up across the chest. Now that the feet are pulling the chest up, Squeeze the knees right back together and then reach the whole thing up. Pressing the belly button into the ground. Beautiful. Hold. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach the toes up. Maybe you get a nice balance there as you breathe into the lower belly. Maybe it rocks back and forth. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Let the feet flow down. Let the body rest into the mat. Deep breath in. And out. Maybe you windshield wiper those legs. Open up the hips a little bit. Knees down. Press yourself back into your child's pose. Take a couple deep breaths here. Melting your forehead towards the floor. Walk the hands back to your knees. Hips over heels, inhale up. Exhale, shake it out and grab some water. We're slowing it way down now. And just to kind of reset the body after all of our chest openers and that big, deep stretch, we're going to do a little bit of a bridge as we slow down. So swing your hips and heels forward, slowly roll down. Feet flat to the mat, knees pointed straight up. Try to scoot those heels as close to your hip bones and sit bones as possible. Roll your shoulders up and down and together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit more. Palms flat on the ground, right beside the body. It can be a little out if necessary, but I find that rolling my scapula in that much squeezes the arms closer to the side body. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips. Try to keep the chin exactly where it is. The lifting of the hips, the squeezing of the belly button towards the throat will naturally mean that the chest comes up towards the chin, but there's no need to bring the chin to the chest. Really think of your knees here. Make sure they're not closer together than your hips or wider than your hips. So we want that balance to be nice and aligned over the full foot. Really squeeze the glutes together, press into the palms of the hand. The belly is nice and taut here, but we are focusing on a little bit of a release from the top of the knees, kind of sliding down the body towards the top of the shoulder. Let the shoulders get heavier onto the mat. Breathe for 5, 4, whole back of the body engaged. 2, 1, unravel. Let the spine roll down and then roll those knees in a big circle, releasing the lower back. Beautiful. And returning to our spinal twist on the floor. Release your right leg down to the mat. Bring your left knee up into your chest. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that left knee across the body. Try to keep those hips turning gently and releasing the upper half of the body into the mat. Release that left hip. Let the knee fall a little bit closer to the floor. Release the center of the lower back. And then let that release travel up and towards the left side of the body, releasing the upper left rib cage, the chest, and the shoulder. 2 more deep breaths. And inhale, bring that left knee back into your chest. Squeeze it up. And exhale, bring that right knee up into your chest. See if we can grab across the shins, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Use the pulling of your arms to press the knees into the chest. Iron out the whole back body. Sending the tailbone to the floor, hips to the floor. Now tuck your chin into your chest, determinedly extending the whole back of the neck. Breathe, squeeze, inhale, and exhale. Release the left leg down, keep the right leg close into the chest. You can bring that chin nice and realigned with the rest of the body. Inhale, and exhale, drop that right hand and bring the right knee across the left side of the room. Release the right hip towards the right knee. No need for any tension. Wherever your body is exactly where it's supposed to be right now. Release the center of your back. And then feel it open like a petal, slowly unfurling to the right side. Releasing the right ribs, right shoulder, chest, all into the mat. Inhale. And exhale, bring that right knee back up. Squeeze it in. Squeeze that left knee back up. And then we're going to reach the toes towards behind your head. Just rock back and forth as deep or as shallow as you'd like those rocks to be. And then maybe on one of those rocks, you find yourself using the abs to balance all the way back up. Right where we started. Inhale and exhale. I have one more shoulder stretch for us to do. I'm gonna, if you can't see it at this angle, then just tell me that we need to try something else, and we will. So we're coming back to hands and knees. I'm gonna do my left side, so I'm gonna twist away from you first and then back towards you. So you're gonna open up on from the left side, open up towards that left side of the mat. Reach the left hand in between the right knee and wrist. Keep reaching it as you let your chest and shoulder fall to the floor. So your shoulder should hit the mat right in the center of your body. Yep, you're doing fine there. And now try to square the hips. Use the anchor of your knees, maybe the pressure of your right hand to turn your chest a little bit more, opening up across the back. Looks great from here, Sarah. Good job. If you feel like you want to try something different, you can always reach that right hand forward, like you're peeking underneath your armpit. Slightly different stretch there. Or reach that right hand towards the left side of the hip into a different bind, whatever you would like to do there. For one more deep breath in and exhale. Bring that right hand right down beside your nose. Press into that right hand and totally unfurl the body and then release. Wave those hips side to side. So we're going to do that now on the other side. Inhale, opening up your right chest. And exhale, reach the right hand right in between the left palm and knees. Set the shoulder down right at the center of the body. Using the shoulder as an anchor, square the hips, and reach that chest a little bit more open. So again, that left hand can reach forward. Slightly different stretch, or the left hand can reach up and behind, reaching towards the left or the right hip. Again, using the weight of the body to bring the shoulders nice and open for one more deep breath in and out. Bring the left hand back right underneath your nose. Pull the chest up and open. Inhale. And exhale. Sit back into a child's pose, but this time bring the knees towards the sides of your mat so they're nice and wide. And when we inhale, maybe the chest gets a little bit lower to the floor and the tailbone reaches a little bit lower towards the toes. Walk the hands over to the right side of the mat, maybe crossing the left hand over the right hand. Release the head into the floor, stretch the whole left side of the body. Relax. Inhale up. Walk the hands now to the left side of the mat. Keep the hips shifting back. Right hand over the left hand. Release. Deep breath in and exhale. Walk the hands forward. Flip the hands over so that the back of the hands are on the ground and the palms are reaching up. So just this different position opens up the shoulders in a different way and also brings to me, it just brings a sense of gratitude, maybe a sense of worship, whatever it is for you. It should also be nice and relieving. Press the forehead into the mat. So with palms open, we can both release and receive. Breathing into the duality of that with your eyes closed, relaxing into the mat. Releasing and receiving at the same time, making that an act of freedom, an act of power, and an act of grace. Continuing to relax the body for 3 more deep breaths. Inhale, receive grace. Exhale, release feelings that you are, that you may feel you are inadequate. Inhale, receive gratitude. Exhale, release jealousy. Inhale, receive openness. And exhale, release boundaries. And if you're sitting upright, cross both hands over your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sealing the practice with a nice smile and release. Thanks for a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah, thank you. It's awesome.
That's good. I loved your face when you managed the movement into side plank because you looked at me like, no way, man. And then you got and you're like, oh my God.
I really didn't.
So great. Highlight of my day.
It's really interesting. I'll move this so you can actually see. It's really interesting to see, you know, the moves that are like different, but also really similar to like what we do in Rumble and Reshape and all the other classes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's really interesting, and I feel like this is a really great active recovery. It helps. You know, I do the Friday class too, and I always feel better in the Friday class after, you know, doing this in this class. So I just love it, you know.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, I think it's good. Like it almost was too perfect that Rachel thought of me for this, because I didn't realize how closely a lot of our movements aligned until I looked at some of the practices. And I haven't done a full one yet, because some days, you know, like 45 minutes is all I can manage with a 5-year-old running around the house. Who needs to be entertained at some point? Yeah, so I really am glad that it aligns so well together. So I'm so glad it's working out.
Thanks so much for doing this.
You are welcome. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.